Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Motorsport Manager. So we just finished the 6th race of the second season, and it was a pretty decent finish. We managed to finish in 6th and 10th, which has actually propelled our drivers up into the 5th and 7th position in our series, so 5th and 7th, and our team has maintained its position in 5th. And I think we gained a few points on the team behind us, which is at 141. And I did take a look at things, the other teams, and we do indeed have two teams outside of me that have yellow and black paint schemes. So Octane Racing, the team right behind us, and the team that we've been really dueling it out with so far this season, which I did notice in the last race, also has a yellow and black paint scheme, although mostly black. And then the other team that was added onto this series from the series above that got demoted also has a yellow and black paint scheme, although the yellow is more of a darker yellow, but very similar to our paint scheme of yellow and black, although the black and yellow overall scheme is different. It kind of makes it confusing, though, when there's so many cars with yellow and black, I'll tell you that much. In any case, we have practice stuff, how many hours it's going to take to repair, which is only 12, so our mechanics must be getting better at that kind of thing. We do have an interview. Let's go ahead and accept it. That seemed to be a very testing weekend for Boris. He finished in 6th, and we're a team that's been struggling. Why would I say that? What? Sometimes these interviews, I really don't know what to tell you with this stuff, because it's like, that was one of the better finishes we had this season. All right, whatever. I take the blame for that, whatever. And, yeah, okay. Honestly, I believe that was his fault, that he finished in 10th. I feel like he could have done better, but we'll just say there's nothing to worry about. All right, whatever. Again, sometimes I scratch my head on the interviews. It's like, 6th and 10th place is actually good for the team that I'm running right now. I know we're predicted to come in 5th, but that's even still not bad for a team that's considered to, is expected to finish 5th. So, hard-fought win for, not really, I mean, it was an easy win for Eastward Motorsport. And they did talk about, I thought there was a news report about how Cavalcanti wanted to leave her team. Why? She's winning. And that team overall is winning. I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe just drama behind the scenes. In any case, I think that's pretty much everything we need to take a look at. Let's go ahead and have our cars get repaired here. And we also have something in the mailbox about an investment opportunity. Uh-oh, Mustafa. Okay, my accountant tipped me off about some mind-blowing investment opportunities in the Caribbean. Apparently, there's a whole raft of land. Okay. Anyway, I want to invest in this, okay. Anyway, I want to invest in it back into the team. So here's a percentage of what I've made. I know it's not much, but it might... Okay. The driver decided to invest in the team, paying you some money. So it's going to last for 20 weeks. Oh, you know what? Good job, Mustafa. I'm proud of you. After the only birthday cards that I've been sending both of you guys, you have paid me back. That's nice of you. All right, now we've got some cash. Let's make these cars better. So, right now, we're going to be facing a lot of tracks at top speed's crucial, and I feel like we're still a little bit behind on engines. I mean, theory, brakes are where we're really hurting, but we have a lot of an improvability with the brakes that we have, and I can't make the brakes any better than they are right now. And I think top speed's where we need to address, so we just don't get killed in these races. So let's design a new part here. And I'm going to design an engine. We should have the money to do it. All right, so what I want is I want the best stats I can get out of this engine. So we're going to go with top speed plus 20. And then what else can we get here? So if we add 2 days onto the build time, we'll get plus 25 to the top speed and plus 5% to the reliability. Or if we add 5 days on, and we will not have it for this upcoming race, we'll add 40 to the max. I don't know if that's the right call as we get closer to the end of the season, because we're going to have a lot of other things that we're going to want to improve. So honestly, I'm thinking about taking this instead. It doesn't give us as much room to improve the engine, but it gets it up there in performance now. And it doesn't give us much time to finish this engine, and probably won't have it for the race because a 45% reliability engine is really not a good idea one day before the race when I'm not going to be able to improve it much. We'll see. We'll see how much we can improve it, but I doubt it will be enough. But we'll have it for next race at the very least. And I think that's what we're going to do. I don't think any other choice is really right here. So let's go ahead and build this part. And away you go. Unfortunately, we just didn't have much time in between this race and the last. If we had gotten more like a month of preparation time for this race, that engine would be ready. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be. All right, so let's go to the improving parts screen here. Oh. I guess we didn't finish the repairs? We didn't get a message on that, did we? No, okay, so we didn't... Oh. Ah, so I have to actually accept it. This whole raft of land in Trinidad... I'm just afraid that this might turn into something that hurts him, but we'll accept it. We get 250,000. I'm just concerned that maybe he'll lose his shirt or something, but... we'll see. I mean, I guess that's the risk of doing that. All right. Let's continue here. So now we'll have the cars repaired, and now we can improve them. So let's go to the improved parts screen. All right, so we should still be divided here, 10-10. All right, let's look through the list here. So brakes still needs reliability upped. We're working on that suspension, which this might be something that we end up improving. We're going to be getting a new engine, so I think we stop improving this engine, even though we probably won't have that engine in time for the next race. I think it's better to do that. And the other thing is, I'm going to probably stop improving anything that's not an improved part right now, because I think it's very likely we'll probably either get a better suspension or better gearbox for sure. Suspension maybe not, because we can close the gap here. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to go ahead and improve that because I think that's one of the things we're going to stick around with. What else can we improve here? So we can improve the engine for the next race, which sounds like a good idea because we're going to need that anyway. So medium speed corners and top speed. So we are improving some of those things. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So let's just go ahead and continue here for a little while. Oh, except we're doing that. I hate that it does that. Really wish it wouldn't. You really got to pay attention to that stuff when you are messing around with things. Okay, so we'll just hit continue here again. Go up to this vent, and then we'll see how the changes we've made are going to affect us. All right, we got something in the mail. Surely we can do a bit better. Okay. How about giving him the heave-ho? There are plenty of good designers out there. No. We just hired him. Sorry, Boris. But you're just going to have to deal with that loss in morale. I don't know how much that's going to affect you, because your morale is pretty good. Yeah, that's not going to affect him. And we're going to do that upgrade to the HQ you asked for. You're kind of a demanding dude here. I mean, we already have your bouncers at your go-kart school and all that that we're having to deal with. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue here nonetheless. Oh, actually, no, we need to check the improvement. We're at 74%. That's looking pretty good. Parts. What parts need reliability improvements? I mean, our other gearbox, maybe. As a matter of fact, let's stop improving this and start improving the gearbox here. Just before the next race. As I said, it's very likely we'll build a replacement gearbox. But we'll have to see. In any case, let's continue here. And continue. And continue. And continue. Okay, that's probably good enough for now. Let's see where we are on the improved parts now. So we're at 90% and 90%. Let's Let's go ahead and cancel the improvement of reliability. And what else we got here as far as reliability? So we've got this new engine that's not quite at 90%. And still working there to improve that reliability. And technically our wings are not quite reliable enough yet. So let's improve one of those. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cancel the engine and we'll improve these together. Okay, and we'll go a few more days maybe. Okay, done that. Maybe a little bit longer. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and go to the engine here and improve its reliability. So we're getting up into like the 90% range with a lot of our parts. I guess we could have improved the suspension here, which we'll do now. And things are looking pretty good. Okay, so brakes on the agenda for the GMA. Okay, the how many days is that going to be in? It's going to be in 1 week. Okay. The 10 team principals of the European Racing Series will be meeting next week to mull over the merits of spec brakes. The potential rule change could see the team's current brakes replaced with standard GMA approved brakes. Some around the paddock seem to think that it would be quite a loss to see brake development stopped, with technical expert Haskell telling us, I hate the idea of limiting the team's ability to improve. Motorsport is a much... Okay, yeah, so I don't know what to think about that. So that would be yet another spec part. So we have the wings being spec parts. This would give us brake spec parts. And that would technically boost our presence a little bit. But at the same time, I'm actually happy with the chance of actually improving ourselves beyond the rest of the team. Now, this is the one area we suffer in, though. So it's going to be hard to judge that. So engine build finished. Again, I don't think we have enough time here to improve it, to get it reliable enough to run it. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel the one engine improvement reliability, and we'll start working on that. I don't think running a 45% engine is a good idea. But running 10-10, we should probably be able to get it up for the next race. And at the same time, we're improving our other parts, which is good to see. So we won't have it for this race, but we'll have it for next. And considering that practically every race for the rest of our season, top speed is crucial, or at least useful, I think it's a good investment. It would be nice to have it for this race, but we're just not going to have it for this race, I don't think. Not unless we don't want to finish. I mean, if you got to fix the engine, that costs you like at least 15 seconds, if not more. So I think we're much better off with a reliable engine. But now it's time to get into, I think, the race here. So let's go ahead. We're going to have some sponsorships expiring here soon, so hopefully we can get some good ones. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, and continue. All right, so I'm going to go with the 10th or above again, because I think that's a safer call for right now. Until we can prove reliably we can do better than that. And let's fit our parts, just to make sure we've got the right parts on the right cars. So, brakes. We've been improving the one brakes quite a bit, it looks like. So we're good there. Engine, we're good. Gearbox, we're good. And then suspension, we can't switch this around, unfortunately, because it makes Mustafa unhappy. But we're at least closing the gap a little bit here with the suspension setup. And overall, how are we doing? We're still 9th place with brakes. We're 7th with engines, even though we did improve quite a bit. I'm really surprised with that. All right, well, in any case, let's go ahead and continue here. It shows you how much of a gap there is between the teams. So we just did part fitting. Let's go to the race. I don't really expect to do particularly well here. Which is unfortunate because we'll probably lose the 5th position if we don't do well here. I didn't pay attention to the weather. I should have done that. Oh well. We're not going to use the tire bonuses anyway, so it doesn't really particularly matter. All that matters is whether it's raining or not. Alright, well, it's cloudy with no rain right now. Alright, so Shen's feeling better after that cold, so we get a little bit better feedback here. Let's get in here. So we need a little less downforce, which makes sense considering this is a faster speed track. Okay, that looks probably good for the downforce for now. And handling, we need to go a lot harder. Like a lot harder. And we need to lengthen those gear ratios. That looks about good for all of our setup. And I think I'm going to go on the mediums. We'll go softs. Softs and probably even super softs is going to be our strategy. Let's confirm that. And then Mustafa's car. Again, lower downforce here. Matter of fact, a lot lower. That might be good there. And then handling. Stiffen it up yet again. Just not quite as much, I guess. And then we need to lengthen the gear ratios. That might be okay for now. We'll see how that does. And then tire choice, we'll go on softs. And confirm. And out we go. Take the practice. Okay, send out. Send out. And away you go. We always get out significantly before the competition does. Which I actually kind of hate, because by the time we get around the lap, we're running into the back of people that slowpoke it. Not that I really care about our track performance here. But I just wonder, why do certain cars slowpoke the crap out of things and make it so it's like literally impossible to get a good lap in practice? Alright, just right. I missed the other thing. We do seem pretty quick around this so far. Alright, we're in first and second, but that's because we were probably the first ones around. Air setup is wrong. More downforce, okay. Okay. Same thing there. I missed if we had something positive from Shen, because she did say something at about the same time as Mustafa said something. Alright, so tire temps, we're looking like we're running cool for the most part, so that will allow us to push with our tires a little bit more. Handling is spot on, that's good to see. And I'm going to do that just so, who knows, maybe we'll get a little bit better practice time. Okay. So, feedback there on, I think, all three aspects of Shen's car. Okay. So, downforce is the main thing we need to change here. And I think they were saying there was too much downforce, or they need more. Yeah, they need more. So, let's go this way with this. Like there, maybe. And 71% is not bad. Handling was okay. I think both of them said that they wanted to go this way with the gear ratios, but I just don't know if I trust that with the bar. Actually, I missed what she had to say. And let's even move it a little bit. Let's actually do it with this. Nope, wrong way. There we go. So we went a little bit more towards top speed, and we definitely put some more downforce on there. And you can stay out on the same tires. Okay, you over here are about to come in. What do you got to say? Poor, good, good. Well, that's definitely better. So she was at, what, 71%? So hopefully we can improve upon that. So mostly just downforce is what we need to change. So that shouldn't be too bad. We just need a little bit more overall. Like that. And then, of course, we need to change the gear ratio to correspond with that. The problem is getting the handling and the speed balance back on target is going to be tough. There's not really a whole lot I can do to change that back, I think. Unless... yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get. And you can go out on the same tires as well. Send out. I forgot to check what his percentage was, but hopefully it will be better off here with the downforce. Both cars we went a little too low on the downforce, so hopefully by increasing that, we'll have overall better performance. Alright, here we go. Give me some feedback. Why am I not getting any trim knowledge? Am I on qualifying? There shouldn't be qualifying. Oh, I'm just a dummy. There is... I'm used to seeing 3 bars. Alright, never mind. Alright, good there. We improved the downforce. We have to see if she has anything else to say. Alright, improve that one too. Alright, so we got level 2, both trim and tires. Shouldn't be able to improve it beyond that. Alright, she's still unhappy with the handling, but she was only okay with it before. I think we also had the her suspension as stiff as it could go, so it's not going to get any better. Perfect gear ratios, so we're still good there. And just a few more seconds to go here. Huh, she's still not happy with the aero setup, but she says that we've improved it, so we'll have to see. Alright, so they're still not happy with the downforce, but it's better than it was. Alright. Only a couple more guys coming across. We are finishing in 18th and 20th, so that's not good. Sign of things to come. I have a feeling that the high-speed track will end us with a hard time getting a good performance here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue here. And... ooh, that's the first time I think I've seen a driver say anything. Alright, here we are on race day, and we're going to have to finish up our setup. Let's go ahead and do that. So, bonuses are pretty much going to be race trim and the quick pits. Confirm. And then over here, we're going to do race trim and the refueling bonus. Confirm. Car setup. So we're on okay, 74%. I'm afraid to change anything else, so I mostly just going to be choosing our tire type. I don't know why we went with that tire there. We'll go with just softs for him. Okay, and confirm. Or do we go more conservative and do we go with mediums? And try and play the endurance game? Because we know we're going to get murdered on the speed game. Alright, let's try that. Okay, over here. Okay, we're on okay, good, good. So, we're at 80%. So things are better. I mean, I probably could improve the downforce, but I'm not going to mess with it because then I'd have to mess with other things. So here, I'm going to go soft, so that we're on a different strategy. I hope this isn't the wrong strategy, but this is what I'm going to go with. All right, so we're more or less ready to go. We know that the tires are going to run. Cool, so I'll put it on push mentality. But I think this is going to be a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.